Oh, hold on real quick.
I took me a fucked up blunt, made it perfect.
Testing
Good,
one, two,
good
three.
girl.
Dad's on the front, send the hella turps out.
Did you
Blunt
hear me?
rotation.
No, say that again, bro.
Testing one, two, three. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, yeah. Did we get rid of that echo?
You know what I did? You know what I did wrong the last time? I still had the YouTube app running in the background, and that's what was echoing on my end. So this time
Oh, okay.
I made sure to close out the YouTube because my YouTube, the account I use on YouTube, I actually have YouTube Premium, and that will continue to play in the background when you close the app down. So you have to actually
Yeah.
X out. So this time, no echo, crystal clear, and so far my internet seems to be pretty smooth.
Yeah, yeah, that's what's up. That's what's I was wondering. I was wondering that after we had got off and shit, I was wondering was the YouTube just running in the background and shit.
That's what it was on my end. So yeah, there's nothing. It's crystal clear now today. That's awesome. So here's
Yeah,
the.
it's smooth.
I'm gonna fire this bad boy up. So yeah, yesterday I got a surprise ride to town and picked
Yeah,
up a
yeah.
five pack of the wild berries and 4 grams of shake from the dispo, and it's all. I just burned it up. This is it. This is number 5. The pack is now empty. This is number 5 this morning.
Yeah.
Since I got
Yeah.
home yesterday, I actually rolled one on the way home in the car as a passenger. I'm really good at that now. Rolling, I can break. Well, it was already because it was already shake. I didn't have to break up the bud
Break.
or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Really, really fine shake isn't really good in a blunt though. I have to admit, I prefer chunk style in a blunt like it should
Yeah,
be.
that's like
And
when I'm rolling the blunt, I don't like the
I have
grinder
to
in the
keep
blunt
the end.
because it breaks
I
the
have
weed
to
up
keep,
too small.
yes, I have to keep the end pinched, or I'm gonna suck shake with every toke. So here we
Yeah, yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah. Cam said how you like YouTube Premium. Yeah, cause Cam he can't see the comments and shit the way that this
Yeah, that's
joint
the only
work.
thing. That's the only thing, Cam, is that it takes me right out of YouTube, so I can't see the comments. But in answer to your question, absolutely love it because it completely eliminates commercials, commercial interruptions, the ads as you're scrolling through. I just got my first bill because the first month was free. I just got my first bill. Just got charged yesterday, and it was $12 and something after. It was advertised as 11.99, but I imagine after a couple of fees or two, it came out to like twelve
Yeah,
dollars and change. But after that first month of free trial, it's well worth it. Absolutely well worth it. No more ads. Absolutely ad free, and yeah, it's absolutely worth it for the 12 and change a month. Absolutely. And I am by no means a wealthy person, so
yeah, yeah.
that's like
Do you do they give you access to regular TV shit? Like, can you see regular shit that's on TV with YouTube
now those
Premium?
all that YouTube shit is separate shit. YouTube TV, YouTube Music, that stuff is all still. You don't get any of that included with the premium. And I
Okay.
also noticed that if you have multiple accounts on YouTube, only one account, the only account that you've got premium with is only good for that account. So if you've got
Yeah, yeah,
multiple accounts, it's only good for
yeah.
that one account that you signed up premium for. It doesn't carry through to all of your accounts, which is no big deal. So,
I noticed that
but
shit
yeah,
on my YouTube too. When I first signed up, like when I first got my first smartphone and shit. No, this is way back and shit. I had Google had gave me a free movie to buy on YouTube. So I had bought the movie Big and shit with my first account. I
Yeah.
can't watch it on Certified Pothead or Two Blunt Reacts. I can only watch it on my original account and shit.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I felt like I showed you these blunts and shit. This Dutch OG Fusion. This joint an ad for this. Probably, probably,
I see
probably.
that in my smoke shop.
Uh, you said the huh?
I actually have
Yeah, I
had
couldn't
that.
even hear you. Oh,
I've
this
had
OG
that.
Fusion. Is it
Yes.
is it a fruity blunt or is it like a? Because I'm imagining this like natural, like it's a natural blunt.
I found it to be not much of anything. I was actually disappointed. You're not going to get much
Silver
out of
or
it.
like straight tobacco.
It's going to be, you're going to be cute. It's going to be a head scratcher. You're going to wonder what the hell it
Uh,
is. Because I didn't get much.
uh.
Yeah. I was like, what is this? What's this supposed to be? Yeah. I didn't
Yeah, see,
get,
I was thinking that because it says OG that you know what I mean. It's like just an original tobacco kind of like joint.
right.
But yeah,
No,
we'll
I,
see what
I, I
happens.
found it, I found it to be whenever there's got that fusion thing to it, it's just a mishmash of, you don't know. It's kind of like, what is blue? What is game blue?
To
That
me,
one
that's
we could talk.
vanilla. I think that's
You get a
vanilla.
lot, you get a lot of vanilla out of that. I do. I do too. I actually love it. I love it, but the name has nothing to do with the flavor. Do you agree?
Right, right, yeah. But I found most blunts that are labeled blue are vanilla, but the only one that is blue that says vanilla is the zigzag.
Yes. Yep.
The rest, yeah, the rest of them are just blue color. Like even the optimal blue that presents like vanilla to me.
Does it really? I'll have to try. I'll have to try that. I'll have to try it.
Yeah, I think most of the ones that say blue present like vanilla. They just don't want to say vanilla for some reason. But that's
That's
what
cool.
made me grab. That's what made me grab that zigzag vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah. To me, that's the truest
On
vanilla.
it.
That zigzag vanilla tastes like vanilla extract. And it smells like you're sniffing a bottle of vanilla extract in the kitchen. That's what those vanilla zigzags
Yeah,
taste like. I like to me. It's
yeah.
like true
I like the
vanilla.
presence of it. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Maybe you think I used to get my seasonings from this mail company called Penzi Supply. And they used to extract vanilla from Madagascar vanilla beans.
Wow.
And that's the same way. I mean like it's not identical, but you get what I mean what they trying to do with it.
Right. That's awesome. Yeah, the blues have so much more going. I mean, I even detect a little nutty, like a coconut in there somewhere in those game blues. That's yeah, they're a
Yeah, yeah,
complex one.
yeah. It's not like it's just a straightforward flavor, but to me it presents more vanilla.
Fronto King.
My homie, like those are the only ones that he smoked. Um if he goes into a store and they have every blunt available, he's gonna grab a blue game all the time.
I wish they made those in leaf form. That would be
Yeah,
awesome.
just straight leaf. Yeah.
Game leaf.
They should do a lot of those way popular flavors in the leaf form.
Yeah,
I
I
mean they
mean
got pineapple,
they do pineapple in both versions.
but
They do. I think they do White Russian in both versions.
yeah, they do White
I mean,
Russian in both versions. But like the blue, I'm sure the blue will pop off because a lot of people like that blue game.
yeah. You see what games doing now? They're giving points away. You go online and each empty pack is worth. Well, the big pouch is worth 3 points, and they give an example of what points can buy you. A pint glass
Yeah,
costs 30. A
I
pint glass
seen
costs
I
30
seen
points.
that. Yeah, White Owl started doing the same thing too.
Says they got
Yeah, White House
shirts,
started doing the same thing.
hats, and hoodies and more.
And I might actually have enough packs around this bitch to get some. I just ain't been fucking scanning them. But my wife told me to start scanning them shits too. So I'm gonna have to start doing that shit. I'm pretty sure I can get something. I think there was something for like as low as like 10 or something.
I also just picked up a pack of zigzag 1.5. So I like the 1.5. They're just almost like a square sheet.
Yeah.
The gum line actually runs opposite the crease of the paper, so they're a little tricky. They can be a little tricky. You gotta really pre-fold them.
The way that I roll mine, the way that I roll mine, right, is I'll take
It's
I'll
like a
take the
perfect
paper.
square.
I'll take the paper and I'll crumble the whole paper up. It's easier for me
Oh,
to grip it. It's easier for me
I
to
know.
grip it
Yeah,
when rolling. Yeah, when I do
I
it like that.
totally understand. Yep, I totally understand why you do that. Yep, it takes the slipperiness of the paper out. Absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause that extra little able to grip makes it like I can get that shit just a little bit tighter and shit.
I also have these stupid things.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
those glass papers. I did a review on those some time ago. They don't smoke terribly. They don't smoke terribly. They do have a heavy processed paper taste, but they don't smoke like they do smoke in the straight. But they burn.
yep, made from Asiatic cotton mallow,
Yeah,
and
I had
these
some of
are
those, some of the transparents. If them shits though, if like if any like if a drop of water falls on that pack, it's gonna like mess the whole thing up.
yeah, they're hard to get them moistening them to seal on themselves is the tricky part of rolling
Yeah,
these. So when
yeah.
I was making the stealth, what I was calling the stealth blunts for the dispo, I rolled I made a couple of these and they didn't sell well, but they were tricky to make,
Hmm.
and they're tricky to get back in the damn pack.
Yeah, because they like they all want to stick to they want to stick to each other and stick to whatever you trying to put them against and shit.
But they're gonna stuck. Hey, look at this! I forgot I had this thing too. This will spice up the live things every once in a while. Ready?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the sound effects. I was thinking of getting a sound effects machine and shit to start hitting buttons and shit with.
Ready? Ready for this one?
Yeah, I was thinking of getting the sound effects machine and shit. Does it just do random sounds or like does it have like or you're triggering what it do? Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I need something like that that I can push into the sound system and shit.
It's got a shotgun button. Ooh, I like this one. Ready?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see. Ox or lie.
Yeah, the thumbs down. That's a thumbs down sound. Ooh, this one's the bomb. That's pretty much it. Sound machine. I had actually somebody send me this a couple of years ago when I was auctioning vinyl records off on Facebook Live. So this was part of my little, because you got to do more than just hold the record. You know, a big part of the whole thing is you're live in front of about 50 to 60 other people in the comment section, and they're live bidding on the albums that you're selling.
Mhm.
So you're not only describing the album, taking it out, showing the album on camera, showing the cover on camera, describing the condition of the album, blah blah blah. But you're also trying to be as entertaining as possible at the same time, because believe it or not,
Yeah.
at the time there was a lot of competition. There was 4 or 5 different vinyl selling groups on Facebook that had put on their own live auction shows, and we all tried to be better than the other ones, and it got
I
it got
remember seeing some of those. I remember
it
seeing
got
some of those. Uh,
it got pretty nasty.
the other
It
week
got
ago,
pretty
me and my wife. The other week ago, me and my wife was in the Dollar General, not the Dollar General, the Goodwill. Um, I have found the album. Have you heard of the album that the Star Wars music was based on?
There were all kinds of albums like that.
There was one called like the Planets or something. Um, very old album, I think by
I have one on display right
shit.
now that I can tell you. It's actually one I had you look up on YouTube the other day, and I actually have it here in original vinyl form. It's that Esquivel, Other Worlds, Other Sounds. And this is an original album from the late 50s, like 58. This came out in like 1958, 1959.
The album The Planets. I seen that album in the Goodwill. Um, and I meant to grab that shit and I didn't. We ended up leaving the store without me grabbing it.
See,
But
that's how I
but
used to
the
do
cover and everything was in good condition. Yeah, I like album. Do you hang any of them for display, like hang them on walls?
it. This one I have sitting over here on the other side of my TV, and I'll every once in a while I'll swap them out, because I have, when it was all said and done, I do have a couple of boxes left here in the other room of ones that I either didn't want to get rid of or couldn't get rid of. But yeah, I've got about two boxes left in the other room. Nothing of real any importance or anything, but yeah, I just grabbed a handful of random ones, and hey, right off the top, here's one of the most famous album covers of all time. Herb Alpert's Whipped Cream and Other Delights. This album should be in everyone's collection just because of the damn cover. But it's been
Now
around since
is that a dress or is that all whipped cream?
probably shaving cream, more than likely. But
Okay.
the fun fact about this woman is, at the time she was pregnant, so they were actually covering up a baby bump with all of this fake whipped cream here. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
oh, and here, check this one out. This one's the Led Zeppelin 2. Talk about an iconic album. Look at that sucker.
What
The
what
gate.
what songs are on that album?
Oh boy, Led Zeppelin 2. What songs aren't on? This is like their big whole lot of love there. Want a whole lot of love.
Yeah,
Ba-now.
yeah,
Want a whole lot of
yeah, yeah.
love. What is and what should never be. That's kind of starts off kind of a, and what is and what should never be. Ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. And then it gets rocking. The Lemon Song, that one kind of starts out acoustic, like a bluesy acoustic. Thank You. Side 2 is Heartbreaker. That was a big radio hit. Live and Love and Maid, those two songs together, Heartbreaker and Live and Love and Maid, were always back to back on the radio.
Yeah.
Ramble On, that's such a freaking iconic song. Oh my God, Ramble On. Moby Dick, that's a instrumental, John Bonham, the drummer. Bring It On Home, that's another bluesy one. They ripped off a lot of these songs, Bring It On Home, Live and Love and Maid, The Lemon Song, Whole Lot of Love, and I believe also maybe Thank You were all really old blues songs originally written and performed by early African American blues artists.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, they
and
just
Led
turned
Zeppelin,
them into rock songs.
they rearranged them and credited themselves. They didn't give credit to the original things because they changed the songs just enough that they didn't have to, essentially. So, and
Hmm.
here's another iconic Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath. This is Black Sabbath's
Yeah.
fifth album, I believe. In the back cover has a guy in bed having a nightmare with ghosts and spirits and stuff on the other side. But yeah, Sabbath,
Does that
Bloody
have
Sabbath.
Iron Maiden on it?
No, Iron Man came out on their second album, Paranoid. That was their second album.
All right.
Here's my other Esquivel album, Infinity in Sound. This was the album that I actually discovered Esquivel. I actually found this in a thrift shop and didn't know what it sounded like and brought it home and played it. And this is some groovy ass. This is some unintentional swinging, just loungy, kind of good for grooving
Yeah.
on stuff. That I mean, the guy was just kind of a square, but he was an incredibly talented arranger. He didn't write anything; he just rearranged. Again, this album came out in the late '50s, so what he did was take standard songs from the '30s and the '40s and added a spacey kind of hip swingy '50s sound to them. So he was really good at that. Another guy famous for that, Les Baxter. Look at this album cover. Look at this lady.
Yeah.
Just some random lady. It's not someone that is in his band or anything. It's just somebody. But Les Baxter was famous for spacey kind of sound, groovy kind of soundtracks. It's still got the original price tag on it, $1.79. And this is actually a Sears and Roebuck album. This is actually this is on the Sears label. It actually have a Sears. When have you actually seen a record with a Sears? Look at that. That is a Sears. I can't really. Oh, it's not showing up in the light. That actually says Sears
Yeah,
right
it
on it.
is too.
So that was Les
I didn't even
Baxter.
know Sears. I didn't even know Sears had a record label.
Yeah, I didn't either until I saw this Les Baxter album. Let's see what else. Oh, here's another famous. This is a box. Look at this thing. This thing is this thick. It's got multiple albums in it. This is a famous box right here. This is George Harrison's All Things Must Pass. This was his pinnacle for his solo career after he left the Beatles. After the
Does that
Beatles,
have
look,
got my mind
he
set on you?
looks like me, for God's sakes. Look at that.
Yeah.
This has
Does
all
that have
kinds of.
does that have does that have is that album?
This has got that. One of the songs that made it on the radio was "My Sweet Lord." My sweet Lord, Hari Hari. They do all the Hari Krishna stuff in the background. My
Okay,
Sweet
yeah, yeah,
Lord
yeah,
made it.
yeah.
My Sweet Lord made it on the radio. What is Life? It's got a lot of. I mean, it's a big album. It's got one. Let's see here. Shoot. All right, maybe it's just a double album. What else came in it? I think a big poster. Nope, there's another album. It says 3. Yeah, so it's a triple album box. It came with this poster. Let's fold it out here. Oh, yeah, there it
Oh
is.
yeah. Yeah, see albums, they did work on albums back in the day. Like Yeah, they made sure you had an experience when you got.
Yeah, this is an original. That's an original box too. That came out in the whenever he put it out. Next up, we got Iron Butterfly, the album that was titled Heavy. This is not the album with In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida on it. That album is actually called In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Okay.
This is another album by Iron Butterfly. Pretty psychedelic looking stuff here. Huh?
Yeah, I like that. I like that cover. I
It's a
like
big
that cover.
ear. It's a big ear,
Yeah, okay. What they're going in,
and they're just hanging out. They're hanging out
they're
around the
just
ear.
playing in front of it.
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty sweet. And there they are on the back there. This is an
Yeah.
oldie. It's pretty beat up. And then I can go from and then look at this album. This is pretty cool. Buzz Martin, The Singing Logger. This album's actually worth about $15, $20, believe it or not, online.
They're singing longer. What kind of
Yeah,
songs is he singing?
Buzz Martin, The Singing Logger, just kind of wacky. First title right there is called Butternut Biscuit. And he was probably referring to his wife, Butternut Biscuit. And then there's
Oh, I
retired
should be able to
song.
probably play that, right? I should probably be able to play that without now meaning being a problem.
Yeah, it would be obscure enough that you wouldn't be. Yeah, look it up. Search Butternut Biscuit by Buzz Martin on there, and bring it up because I think that would be his big hit. That would come up pretty quick. There's the backside of it. It's gonna be just kind of country twangy stuff. I think
All right, hold on. I think we got something.
this guy came
Let me
from the Pacific North. This guy came from the West Coast, so he's not like a southerner or anything. I think he came from like the Pacific Northwest.
all right, so this is what we got. Buzz Martin, buttering up biscuit in the dressing room with Johnny Cash and June Carter.
Yeah, because he actually does a Johnny Cash cover right here. I see men as trees walking. That's a Johnny Cash song.
YouTube TV has
Is he a comedian?
No, I think he just kind of he was just goofy. Kind of a character, I guess.
My little woman's like a batch of homemade biscuits. Turn out, I never really know. Sometimes she's warm and soft and sweet like a fresh baked light bread biscuit. But sometimes she's cold and hard like half-baked sourdough.
Oh shit.
That just seemed to fit her to a T. Now buttering up a hot biscuit's a fairly easy thing to do, but stale butter on a cold hard biscuit is a near catastrophe.
Yeah, just kind of goofy country.
She'll be cold and hard and burnt to a crisp, spoiled for a bite. I'll have to turn on all the charm and fly with all my might. Even then it won't be easy a buttering biscuit out tonight. I stopped at a honky-tonk to cash my paycheck. Run into a cute little cookie I used to know. Now I'm heading home and I'm drunk and sick and I'm out of excuses. I mean that cute little cookie we spent all of my biscuits dough. And I'm gonna have a hard time buttering biscuit up tonight. To a crisp, spoiling for a fight. I'll have to turn on all my charm and ride with all of my might. Even then it won't be easy a buttering biscuit up tonight.
I like that, bro. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like that.
We're gonna move on from Buzz to Ultimate Spinach. Here's some late
Ultimate
60s.
spinach.
Here's some late 60s psychedelic. Look at this. This sucker folds right out to a full picture of the
Yeah.
dude. Get the
Is
full
that now?
gatefold.
is that a weed album? Like to me, that screams like these are potheads.
Well, it's going to be it's going to be a weed album because it was made in the late '60s, and this is a authentic late '60s hippie music. Yeah, it's the it's the real
Yeah.
deal. Along with that, here, look, even more valuable. I want to show you something that, in its original form, an original copy is worth about $5,000 when you can find them. This obviously is a reprint from about early 2000, sometime in the 2000s. This was finally reprinted, but original copies of this are in the $5,000+ range. And this is a band called Grower. The band's called Leafhound, and the album's called Grower of Mushrooms. And the whole thing is this. It's an incredible album. You could probably
is it like a concept album?
no. It's just here. Search freelance fiend, and play a couple of few. You'll get away with a couple seconds of it.
All right, all right.
That would
Grower
be the
of mushrooms. You said freelance. Okay, hold on. Freelance fiend, right?
yeah.
All right, hold on. Putting the ad in first.
And this is kind of, I can't really say it's psychedelic. It's more like a ruckusy garage. It's good. It's good. It's good. and
All
it
right.
just wasn't mass produced when it was first put out, so the original copies are worth a tremendous amount of money.
Yeah. Okay. Now, how long you think we can get through? You think we can get 35 seconds?
Probably, yeah. First,
All right.
the first part of it is going to be all guitar before it gets into singing anyway. And it only picks up on singing. The algorithm only picks up on singing.
But they don't add up so much compared to you. And I'm gonna do as a good man should. I'm gonna bring my loving back on home to you.
Is that riff?
It's just kind of hard blues. It's just it's not really.
It sounds like
Considering the vibe that the album puts off, they were actually kind of a hard rock and blues band. They didn't really do too much swishy. You're not going to hear them doing stuff like the Arthur Brown stuff like Strawberry, the Great Spontaneous Apple Creation song there. They're not gonna be doing stuff like that. And this the last one up out of the pile that I grabbed is this is also a reprint of a '70s, early '70s called May Blitz, and this was another good one. They were just a 3-piece dudes and great heavy, what I like to call original stoner rock. It's just stuff newer bands try and recreate now, but yeah, I mean, the title track one, Smoking the Day Away.
all right. You think we can get through with that?
Yes, you can. Even more, you'll get away with this more than you will the Leafhound, because the Leafhound is pretty well known. Where May Blitz is a little down lower on the scale of things. And these guys are a little trippier than Leafhound. They're a little I actually listened to this album more than I do the Leaf Hound one.
You think I'll be able to find that live?
I wouldn't doubt it. I know there is live footage of May Blitz on YouTube. It's not going to be as good though. It's never as good live. I always prefer the studio version, but I know why you like to choose live because it's easier to.
I like to see the performance of it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Trees were so friendly. No, I felt very small. Came upon a clearer. Lay down upon the grass. Somehow
What's that one? Hold on, what's that one?
It's just that it's the back of the album, so you can
Oh,
see
okay,
them.
okay, yeah.
You can see them. You can see them performing. It's just like I love three.
Now, what's the three? What's the three pieces? It's the drums, the bass, and the rhythm guitar.
Just the guy playing guitar is doing the singing. Yep.
Right. All right.
They'll get to the chorus in a bit here.
sorry, I could not stay.
And then they go back into the groove.
Yeah. I think I might try to
Smoking the
sample this.
Smoking the day. Sorry, I could not stay. Because they don't actually say. It's kind of neat. They don't actually say smoking the day away. They just say
Yeah.
smoking the day. They just say smoking the day.
Yeah, all right. I think I could sample this though and make a pretty
great.
decent beat out of that shit.
Great. Yeah, it's a
keep
great. Yeah, it's a good
right
one.
after the hook where they just playing that guitar, that like lead guitar just going. I could use that like I'll flip up some of the notes and shit, and then use the bass line. I think I can make something that now I mean sounds a little bit different, but sounds same enough that if you know the song, you'll know it's the song.
And they only put one album out after this one, and that was it. They're only a 2-album band.
They were English.
I don't think so. I don't know. Oh, Fire Queen. That's a good track by them. Look up Fire Queen.
Fire Queen.
Yeah.
Yeah, do say UK right here.
Okay.
Hold on, let me hear that again. That drum's going ham. That right there might have been one of the best intros to a song I've ever heard. Like that was awesome right there. I like yeah,
Wait until
that
they
was
get it.
really good.
The song's even better.
What a five queens in a double five when a woman can't you better run and hide. Five queens now on top with an evil mind that must go on. Five queens running fast, fantastic body, long blue hair. Five queens here tonight, that's the winner Friday night. When a five queens is hot, oh, like your mind with the film soul. Five queens she burns right through, into your body, she loves that. Five queen in the flowing hair, leave that hook from out nowhere. Five queen and she looks you through, diamond eyes to see all of you.
I want to try to slow it down just a little bit. See,
Yeah, I like it peppy like
it's a little too much.
that.
That kind of like fucks the sound up. Uh, how fast do the fingers or the bass have to be moving on that neck? Is it like that? That's what I'm thinking. It's like yeah, that's
Just like
got to
that.
be
Just like
crazy.
that. I'm not joking. That's what you
Yeah.
do. That's what the fingers are doing. Because believe me, I've played the bass many times and I love it. Ah, queen. Ah, queen.
You know what? All right, this gives me an idea, Wiz. I think I do want to make a full project, full 10 songs with you. I think how we'll do it is these songs you introduce me to. I'll figure out a way to sample them and turn them into a weed song and shit. That way, yeah, that way it'll get me back into having to also make beats and shit. Cause 37 albums or something was the last album that had a beat I made on it.
I gotta have it. Here's another. I don't actually have the album anymore, but here's another one to turn you on to. It's a band called Sir Lord Baltimore. Search them out.
Sir Lord Baltimore.
Sir Lord Baltimore, and the album is called Kingdom Come. It's a ball buster. Early 70s, New York City, hard, just stoner, just face melting.
Is this a live video?
Just look for the album cover that has the ship. It's a pretty sweet album cover.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, it looks kind of like, what is this supposed to be?
Kind of gray and blue.
Roberts ship or something. Yeah, I see it. Hold on. They always tossing ads in this one.
This one starts out with a bang and it never stops.
Hold on. Let me get the beginning of that.
Fuzzed out guitar.
Calling me. I fell prey unto the wind. Sail on, crimson majesty. Turn, wheel of fortune spin. Done my kingdom come, and then I will be gone. Tired voyage on the brink. Eyes want only for to sleep. Sinking thoughts I could not link. Fathom threat. Oh, come, my kingdom is torn, and then I will be done. Come, my kingdom come.
Okay, I'm listening to this, trying to like picture how many people are in the band. It sounds like I hear 2 lead guitars and a drummer. I'm not really sure I hear a bass guitar. Is there a bass guitar or is it 2 rhythm guitars?
Just like the last band, it's another power trio.
All right.
It's the guy singing and playing. It's just 3 dudes: a bass, guitar, and drums, and that's it.
Okay, so the low tones I hear is the bass. It just has distortion on it.
Well, the guitar's also got a couple of effects on it, an octave divider, That's why you're getting that. You're getting two tones at 2 octaves at once out of the guitar, and that's through an effects processor.
Okay, because
So
I'm saying, see, yeah, because my ears are like when I hear music, I try to like try. So, so yes, yeah, that's why it's like kind of confusing because I can't picture where the bass is.
plus the bass is also doing the same part as the guitar is. So the guitar's got two different notes, 2 different octaves notes coming out of it, plus the bass, which like triples the sound and makes it extra. And the guitar's all that fuzz. It's a super album.
Yeah. All right.
It's also an album. And these guys are just out of New York City. These are just some New York boys.
Roll on, chariots of gold. All rise, hail the King of Kings. Come, my kingdom, come, and then I will be done. Shining wizards bring the rain.
He said wizards.
Stars and the sun. Praise him, for that now he shall reign.
Oh, I'm trying to like picture the sequence of lyrics.
They're pretty
Is
trippy
it-
though, aren't they? They're
Yeah.
pretty image forming. That was the
Yeah.
whole idea. This
Yeah,
is what I mean.
it's like a weird anime. It's like a
This is stoner music without
weird cartoon that is
This is
drawn the
this is-
color like the way the album cover is.
this is music for stoners without having to mention weed in any of the songs, because this is music that was actually created by dudes that were high in the 70s. So to me,
Yeah.
this is real stoner. This is the real shit right here, because these
Yeah,
dudes were
yeah,
stoned.
yeah.
These dudes were stoned. These aren't just dudes trying to make music for stoners or it sounds good for stoners. These dudes were stoned.
These are just people that's making music in the act of being high.
Yes. But really good at it. I mean, the guy's got a set of lungs. Guy's got a set of lungs on him.
Yeah. I would like to I wish I could go into like some of these old writing sessions. Like, I would like to sit into the creation of this song and see how they put it all together.
You ready? You got time for one more lesson
Yep.
off the
Yep.
top of my head? All right. The band's called Buffalo, and they were an Australian early 70s stoner rock band called Buffalo. And the song's called Shylock. It's SHYLOC or OK. First try Buffalo, like Buffalo Band will usually get it to you. And then Shylock, there's Shylock right there. There's Shylock Live. There you go.
I'm gonna do like the first 30 seconds of the album, then I'm gonna watch it live. Oh, they just not going to these ass is not playing around, is they?
See what I mean? I don't miss that shit. I don't miss that shit at all.
Hey, we gonna sell you something, mother. We gonna buy something today. Hold on. You see the album cover? Is this a man or a woman?
I'm not sure. I only have a burned
I
CD.
see.
Someone burned me a CD of the album, so I only have a burned CD copy of it.
Yeah.
I have all kinds of crazy shit on burned CD that a dude sent me. This guy's also playing and singing.
Yeah, I liked that transition. Hold on, let me see it live. Let me see. This is 2017. This one is 1974. We're going 1973. Let's just do 1973. Oh, this ain't even the footage. Hold on. Nope. Let's do that. Yo, why he smile like that? That was kind of a freaky smile, bro.
Having a good time, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, like, he gotta murder somebody, bro. Like,
they're Aussies. They're Aussies. What do you want?
Yeah, it look like the Joker smile right there.
Oh, it is a guy singing by himself. Okay, I thought the guitar player sang. This is actually the first song on the album.
Once the kicks I've heard, they left their mark. Up the street and put the lights on. It's a realistic park. You gave a taste down to your every woman way. You can't stop me, won't let the world decay. Oh, now, babe, see what you have tried. Someday sunrise coming my way. Someday.
Yeah.
Man, take it what he wants. Give him nothing back. Soon as I'm saw every crack. Oh,
That right there is a bass, right?
Scratch these guys. I just thought of something even better that's going to blow your mind, man. It's going to blow your mind. Just get rid of
All
these
right.
guys altogether. And this is a one. This album is the only one that this came out. There is no volume 2. There is nothing else after this album. It is literally called The Human Beast Volume 1. Search that out.
All right.
And it's not heavy. It's not a, don't worry, it's not like Satan heavy metal. It's this weird ass. The guitar sounds like it's all wah wah pedal, Jimi Hendrix kind of, and the singing's kind of weak. I can best describe it, but the lyrics are bizarre, and yeah, it's very good. It's very good. It's The Human Beast, Volume 1. There's the album right at the top. It's a great
All
album
right.
cover. And you could call this a concept. That is a concept album. It's one long bizarre thing.
Is that a wild, wild distortion?
overloaded junkie senses. Build time and space up into fences. Ever changing paths of reason. Change the course to suit the season. Sell your sins to pay for time, to feed your brain in smoke and wine. For soon you'll taste the devil's breath. You've overstayed your lease of death.
Ooh, pretty grim lyrics.
Overstayed your lease on death. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty. Spend your days on smoking wine. Spend your days on smoking wine, and oh yeah, it's pretty freaky stuff, man. The whole album is like this. You gotta, in your spare time, maybe check out the whole thing while you're kicking back at some time, and it's pretty good.
Man, I know the next time I can get my hands on some shrooms, I'm gonna sit back and
Give this
zone
album
on
a
this.
Yeah.
Man, I'm about to slide and grab me something to eat. You know what I mean? It's always good, bro.
All right, bro.
It's always good. Oh, and we'll make this thing work. And shit. Now I mean we're we get this thing running. Now I mean regular and shit. The channel still certified pothead still Still got the kibosh on it, bruh. Well, it's 2 weeks, bruh. 2 weeks minimum. We're gonna be moving stuff over to the weed tube. You'll be seeing the link pop up over there, pointing you over to the weed tube. That's where we gonna start posting the blunt reviews and shit. Well, holla at y'all, bro. To what more your mouth. Bird Club. Flat flat.